For years, Football Manager has tried to predict the future. Sometimes I've got it perfectly spot on, and other times I've got it absolutely horrible wrong. Let's try and find out what the next 5 years are for your club according to Football Manager. Welcome back to 5 years on in the future, where I am looking and using Football Manager to predict your football club's next 5 years. And here we are with Brighton and Hove Albion, who again are a Premier League club still, and they've just finished 8th, which is very, very good. Knocking on European football, there are the Brighton and Hove Albion lot. So Brighton fans, if you are watching, are you happy with what you see? You've not added any silverware, however, you have maintained yourself as a Premier League club. And up until, well, you just survived in the 22-23 season, but you've been knocking on the door. So you've managed to get yourself up into the top half finish mid-table, but then this year you have finished 8th overall. Nothing spectacular. Let's have a little quick look at your transfer dealings. Okay, so we're going to start in the 21-22 season and go forward this time. First year, you signed Dani Alves on the end of January. Obviously, I know in real life he's now just signed for Barcelona again. But you managed to pick up Dani Alves on a free transfer. That's got to be a bit bonkers, hasn't it, surely? Second year, you brought in Morelos. Now, you brought him in on loan. I generally think he's probably going to end up at Aston Villa in real life, because Gerrard seems to love him. Again, I'm not going to go through absolutely every single transfer. I am going to just skim through and you can have a little look as you thingy. But I did notice that you did get rid of Danny Welbeck there. He moved to Midtjylland on loan. Spent 71 million and you brought in 10 million pounds worth of deals. Season 3, and you signed Alfredo Morelos on a full-time contract. You also signed Sam Johnson, who ended up in the Emirates. That's a bit random, isn't it? Let's just be detailed. Okay, so he left West Brom for the United Arab Emirates, and he signed for yourselves, and he has since left yourselves. So you did get rid of Casper Nilsson. Let's having a little look over this side now. Neil Morpoi. I'm going to call him a knobhead. He left. Trossard left. Nothing spectacular again. But here we are. This is the year you guys spent big. So you spent 137 million pound and you brought in 112 million pounds worth. Wow! So you managed to sell Steven Alzate, a Colombian, who you signed back in 2017 from Swindon. I hope Swindon put a finger clause on that. A salon. Sold him for a total of 43 million, rising to 55. Wow. You have to let me know if he's actually really good in real life. Let me know in the comments. Hit him up. And you also got rid of Moro Jr. Is he a current player for you? No, he's signed in the first year. As for your signings in this year, you signed Thomas Lemar. That's a good signing. I'm guessing he was coming up to that prime point in his career where he wasn't getting in the Chelsea team because they wanted to play the youngsters. You signed Dominic Solanke for 17 million. Now that's a bit iffy, but it is what it is. He's doing bits in the Championship. You gotta remember, you did go down at one point as well, didn't you? No, you didn't. You stayed in the Prem. Ignore me. Oh, you signed Reina, the Brazilian. Didn't really do it at Dortmund. Went back to Real Madrid, scored 30 goals in 93. That's not too bad. He's not had a very good return for Brighton, though. Brighton fans, not really doing the business for you. Johnny there. Kyle Walker-Peters joined you. You spent a total of 54 million this year. You signed Keith Craddock from the Blues. youngster, good, great finishing. Nothing really spectacular about him though. I'd say that your last transfer window was a little bit lackluster, if I'm honest. But you did keep looking to sign these players from the United Arab Emirates. Right, as for your outbounds, you brought in £46.5 million worth of transfers, and 22 million going up to 26 is mostly this guy here, Ruben Vezo. Looks a nice little tidy centre back. A bit old now, obviously. Probably why you guys got rid of him. And there's the other dealings that you did. Sam Johnston, that's where he joined Besiktas. So he's moved off out to Turkey. So how's about your managers? How did your managers do? And you've still got Graham Potter 7 years later. Fair play. That's definitely happy with the man. He's got a 36% win rate in the Premier League for you. Brighton fans, nothing spectacular. I don't rate that 5-year simulation. They think you're definitely going to sort of be a mid-table Premier League team for the foreseeable, and we all know how that went for the likes of Stoke. So hopefully it doesn't play out exactly that way, and hopefully you can knock on the door for Premier League, for European football, and maybe try and win yourself a cup in the next couple of years. So that's it for today. So again, check out tomorrow's episode where we have a look at one of the Premier League's big six.